recorded live in Jacksonville, Florida. This is Trivia Warfare. More than just a pub quiz, Trivia Warfare is your gateway to a worldwide trivia community. Join your hosts, Jonathan.
We just described Ric Flair as Neanderthal Man and Planet of the Apes.
Carmela.
That would irritate the hell out. I'm like, I just want my groceries. My ice cream is melting.
Ben.
4 halogens in that list. Oh my God.
You're like, it's not the halogens. I'm like, no, Ben, no.
Those damn halogens got me again.
Aaron.
I haven't started cooking more, but I have started thinking about cooking more, so I've looked at a lot of recipes for things. Mostly cocktails.
Zakia.
I'm a very happy evil genius.
Yeah.
And Nick.
For all the listeners out there, if you spend enough money, you can be where I am today.
And the rest of the Trivia Warfare Army for another week of fun and games. Now here's your host, Jonathan Oakes.
Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Trivia Warfare. We are the podcast that takes the pub quiz out of the pub and brings it home to you. And if you're hearing my lovely voice instead of Jonathan's, that must mean this is the Pride episode. So hello, everyone. Glad to have you all here. I have some amazing people here with me today. First and foremost, I have Max Miners with me. Hi, Max.
Hello, Carmela.
How are you?
Been a long time, pal.
Been a really long time.
I think I was thinking about it this morning. I think the last time I was on was the inaugural Pride episode.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Wow.
I think it's been that long.
That was pre-pandemic.
It sure was.
Well, I'm glad that you're back. Thank you for coming back.
Thank you for having me.
We have Harley Andrew. Hi, Harley.
Hi. I haven't ever been on.
Well, I'm glad that you're here.
I'm glad to be here.
We have Tanya Corman. Hi, Tanya.
Hello.
How are you today?
I'm doing great. Long time listener, first time caller, that kind of thing.
Wonderful. Glad to have you. And then we have our supportive but confused dad, Jonathan Oakes, with us here today. Hi, Jonathan.
Hi.
See, you're already in the spirit. Jonathan, let's get to know our guests a little bit better. We're going to start with Max. Max, tell us where you're from, what you do, and something fun about yourself.
I am Louisville, Kentucky's most excellent non-binary broadcast engineer, 40 years and running. Yeah, I keep a TV station on the air, and when I'm not doing that, in addition to doing that, because that is a full-time job, I play a lot of video games, especially retro video games, and I also like to code for retro platforms like the Commodore 64 and the NES. So that's what I do in my spare time.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Max is a really sexy nerd.
That is so cool. Like when you say you code for let's say the Commodore 64, what kind of things are you coding? Like what are we talking about here?
So anyone who is interested in doing this, I implore you, start with something like a puzzle game, or just start with a proof of concept, like make a screen of graphics, then work on a puzzle game before you try to do anything more complicated, because learning how to do assembly programming for those old systems can seem really overwhelming, but if you start small, it's really not that bad. And I don't know, I think it's super interesting.
You said assembly programming, and I immediately flashed back to college.
Yeah, got to write an assembly for those old systems.
Yep. Harley, let's go to you.
Hi, I'm Harley Andrew. I am a web developer for the state of Wisconsin, and I am currently located in the beautiful capital of Wisconsin, Madison. Something fun about myself, since the results have officially come out, I can officially say that I placed third in the Brain of Gaming trivia competition, which I think legally makes me the third best video game trivia player in the Anglosphere.
I watched your game. It was very entertaining.
There we go. Another sexy nerd.
Love it.
We're full of them. All right, Tanya.
I am Tanya Corman. I am located in Philadelphia, but like my fellow contestants, am a former Midwesterner from St. Louis. And I am a scientist at a pharmaceutical company. So, that's pretty nerdy. A lot of science. And yeah, that's about it. Got 2 kids downstairs who may yell a little bit while we're recording, but
Wonderful.
How old are your kids?
They are 3.5 and 16 months. So they are boisterous and loud.
Itty bitty.
Hmm.
Extra small humans.
Is that their names?
Yes, that's it.
That'd be a self-fulfilling prophecy.
All right, wonderful to have you all here. So this is the Pride episode with special guests, and we're going to go right in with a Warm It Up, Chris.
It's time to warm it up on Trivial Warfare today. And there's only one person who can warm it up for the TWA, and that's Chris. And sometimes Jonathan.
Of course, I am playing the part of Chris today. And what I have is an article from Billboard from June 1st of this year of top LGBTQ Pride anthems of all time. I have the top 20 in front of me, and I would like for you all to give me the top 20, or at least as many as you can. And we are going to start with Max.
Oh, I will take the most obvious one right off the top. It's Raining Men.
Let's see if it's in the top 20.
Oh, I will set something on fire if it isn't.
Set fire to the rain? No, that's someone else.
I don't think it's in the top 20.
What?
Whoa.
Yeah,
What?
it's not.
What
It's not.
21 Pilots fan made this list? I'm very angry right now.
Don't blame me. Blame Billboard.
As a 21 Pilots fan, I resent that remark.
Carmela and I have gone to a 21 Pilots concert together.
Together, yeah. And I would not put any 21 Pilot songs
No,
in
probably
this
not,
at
no.
all.
Neither would I.
It's in the list, but it's not in the top 20. All right. Harley, what do you got for me?
Let's do the Pride anthem of the 2010s, Born This Way.
Number 1. Great job. Tanya, what do you got for me?
I'm thinking a Robin song. I'm going to go Dancing on My Own.
Dancing on My Own is number 18. Good job. Jonathan.
All right. I'm straight guessing over here.
Straight
What
And
else?
that
Straight.
pun intended. I'm Every Woman.
Good guess.
Number 12.
I got one!
Wow.
All right, Max, we're back to you.
How about Diana Ross? I'm coming out.
Pretty sure that's in the top
That
10, but let's
feels
make
like
sure.
an obvious one.
Like it feels like it should be definitely number 3. I'm coming out.
Okay.
There we
I was
go.
getting nervous for a second. I was scrolling. I'm like, wait a minute, it's in here, right? Harley, what do you got for me?
Well, I did Gaga, so let's do Madonna. Express Yourself.
There is a Madonna song on here, but it is not Express Yourself.
Wild.
Mm.
It may be further down the list, but it's not in the top 20. But there is a Madonna song in the top
Wild.
20. Tanya, what do you got for me?
In Whitney, I'm going to go with Dance with Somebody.
Good guess.
One of my favorites.
Going really far down that list.
There's like 10 spaces between each one, so she's really got to scroll.
No, it's just like the recipes where they have to write like 3 paragraphs
Yeah,
about
Yeah,
each
and then
one.
jump to
Yeah.
recipe button.
Dance with Somebody is not in the top 20.
Mm.
Jonathan.
This is probably wrong. I'm gonna guess "Get the Party Started" by Pink, where the song starts with "I'm coming out and we're gonna get the party started."
It is not in the top 20.
All right, valiant effort.
Max, back to you.
I think I will take a stab at the Madonna song and I will guess Vogue.
It is Vogue.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah, as soon as you said there was a Madonna song, I was like, Vogue.
It's like it's number 7. Vogue is number 7. Harley.
Let's take a swing at recency bias. Pink Pony Club.
There is a Chapel Roan song on here, but it is not Pink Pony Club.
I know which one it is.
Harley, you're setting us all up.
Tanya, what do you got?
I'm going to take the hopefully low-hanging fruit and go with Hot to Go.
Not Hot to Go.
It's not Hot to Go. Okay.
Jonathan.
I don't have any more Chapel Roan songs to guess. So Hot to Go is going to be the one I was going with too. I'm going to go back a ways. I don't know why it reads as queer to me. I know it's not a queer song, but it's Barry Manilow. Give me Copacabana.
Just not even going to look for that one.
No, it's not
right.
in the top 20. All right, one more time around.
Well, no,
Fair enough.
I feel like Paul Lind probably had that on a 45 in his house.
Oh yeah.
Okay, one more time around. I'm between two. I'm gonna go for a deeper cut, a one-hit wonder that I think is like really, really ingrained in gay culture. I'm gonna guess CNC Music Factory is gonna make you sweat. Everybody dance now.
It's not in the top 20.
I think we all have objections to this list.
We got to hear the list first, though. It might be full of good stuff. Then we're just.
There's
not
100
hitting.
songs on here. I just picked the top 20. There is stuff that you guys have named that are further down, but
Okay.
Except for mine.
Except for you.
That checks out.
Yeah.
Confused yet supportive dad. Harley, one more from you.
Okay, I'm going to take another stab at the Chapel Roan song. It's probably a Good Luck Babe.
It is Good Luck Babe.
Okay.
Number 10.
Thought that was too slow for the dancing.
Yeah,
Honestly, I thought it was Red Wine Supernova.
Yeah.
It could have
it was
been Red
Casual. It could have gone anywhere.
Oh yeah.
Casual.
Could have been,
but it's like
Feminine Omenon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it was like her first hit, and it was like her talking to like an old girlfriend and kind of thing. So, yeah. Anyway, but that's correct. Tanya, one more from you.
I'm gonna go with Beyonce. Gonna go Single Ladies.
Not in the top 20. And Jonathan, we're gonna round out with you.
Young man, there's a place you can go when you're short on dough. Let's stay at the YMCA.
Not in the top 20, but I love that energy.
Come on! I thought I had number one.
Number one was Born This Way.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
Born
That's
This Way.
fair.
Okay, so the rest of
Carmela, can I guess the other one that I did not pick?
Yeah, absolutely.
Was it Carly Rae Jepsen? Cut to the Feeling was the other one I didn't say.
I was wondering if there was any Carly Rae.
Yeah, it's not in the top 20 though.
Okay.
God, I love that song.
Can I Spaghetti at the Wall, Dead or Alive, Right Round?
Oh,
Nope.
I did think about that too.
Not in the top 20.
Free Your Mind by In Vogue.
Nope. Great song. Not in the top 20.
Firework, Katy Perry?
Nope. Any other?
Gloria Gaynor, I Will Survive, or I Am What I Am, are either of those
Yeah.
considered
I
anthems?
Will Survive is number 11.
Okay.
Let's go with the other obviously gay Village People song, In the Navy.
Not in the top 20.
Macho Man.
Yeah.
Macho Man.
yeah.
I always forget about Macho Man.
Has queer culture kind of moved on from the Village People
I
at
think
this
so.
point? Is that what's happened?
It's
For a lot of reasons.
It's fair.
Yes.
It's fair.
It's kitsch at this point.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fair.
Yeah,
it was kitsch back then, honestly.
Yeah, imagine how kitsch it is now.
Okay, so the rest of the top 20. Number 20, Sam Smith and Kim Petras, Unholy.
Mm.
Okay.
19, Thelma Houston, Don't Leave Me This Way.
Oh, good song.
Yeah, I love that song. We did Dancing on My Own. Number 17, Muna, I Know a Place.
Wow.
Muna's one of those artists that I meant to get into but never have.
16, Katie Lang, Constant Craving. 15, Tracy Chapman, Fast Car.
Oh.
Wait, how did I not guess Come to My Window?
Number 14, Elton John, I'm Still Standing.
That's a good one, yeah.
Number 13, Donna Summer, I Feel Love.
Oh, we didn't say any Donna Summer. Dang
Didn't
it.
say any Donna Summer, which I was shocked. We did Shaka Khan, we did Gloria Gaynor, we did Chapel Roan. Cyndi Lauper, True Colors is number 9.
Oh.
Number 8, Against Me, True Trans Soul Rebel. regardless of Laura Jane
Oh.
Grace's allegations.
Yeah.
Number 7, Madonna. Number 6, Frank Ocean, Chanel. Number 5, Brandy Carlisle, The Joke. Number 4, Sophie, Immaterial.
Wow.
I was actually surprised that a Sophie song got that high up, because Sophie is really deep cut. Love her,
Yeah,
but
that's
very deep cut.
Yeah,
Sophie and
is
Muna.
probably-
Somebody does know their stuff. I rescind my 21 Pilots comment.
I would say Sophie is probably the most influential queer artist of the past 20 years.
Oh, for sure. But most people don't know who she is.
Yeah.
I don't know who she is.
You don't
Rest
get
in
Charlie
peace.
XCX without her. You don't get 100 Gex. You don't get arguably Kim Petras. You don't get any of the hyper pop craze.
Yeah. I'll send you some links, Jonathan. We did Diana Ross. Number 2, probably my favorite song in the top 20, Sylvester, You Make Me Feel Mighty Real.
Ah, yes, good one.
Oh, I love that song. And then number 1 was Born This Way, Lady Gaga. So, but that is your warm it up, Chris. I think you guys did great.
That was fun. We got a good list of songs there too.
Yeah, I'll throw the link to the whole article so you guys can go and rip it apart as needed. So,
Or turn on your anthems for pride.
All right. Thank you, Carmela. This is going to be episode number 590. Now, I got to share a secret, some behind the scenes juice here. If we look in our, well, I guess not in our chats because we've moved to color names, but if we look in the scheduling, this episode is 589. But we don't do our best episodes on odd numbers. We like that to be on the main feed. So this is getting a promotion over to 590 immediately. So this is episode number 590, which means we're on the main feed, which means I need to ask you guys, if you like what we're doing, I hope you do, head over to Trivial Warfare Army and sign up, support the show, and start earning credit to either come on the show or open up access to a ton of archived episodes. There's a lot of good stuff out there. You can do that at trivialwarfarearmy.com. Today's matchup, it's Tanya and Harley versus Max and Jonathan. Carmela's hosting, and it's time to play the game.
Players. Oh, yeah. Y'all know what time it is. This is Mr. Literature himself, cordially inviting you to the game. This is 6 rounds of trivia goodness, 3 questions per round. Every right answer gets you 10 points. In the middle, we'll take a pause for the cause and ask a midpoint question worth up to 20 juicy points. After round 6, you can wager any or all those points you've been building up and take a shot at the final round. It's a series of theme-based questions we call the Gauntlet. It's just that easy, baby. But this game ain't gonna play itself, players. Let's get it on.
Players.
All right, your first category in round 1 is cottagecore. Shane and Ilya are rivals turned lovers in what hit television show that premiered in fall 2025 and is slotted for a 2nd season?
I think we're locking in.
We
I think we're going to 3, 2, 1.
If you want.
Yep.
Yeah, we can
This
3,
is a
2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Heated rivalry.
Heated rivalry.
And a cat appearance.
Cat appearance.
Oh, hey, kitty. Oh, so cute.
It is indeed heated rivalry. They are going to be doing a 2nd season, which woo. And right now we're in the cottage, so cottage core all the way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, your second question. Category is cover girl. Viva Glam is Mac's product line where 100% of the proceeds goes to Mac's AIDS Fund, which supports people with HIV and AIDS. Ambassadors for the line have included RuPaul, Shirley Manson, Ricky Martin, and most recently, what Midwestern princess?
We can lock in.
Yep.
Max, if they're locked in, can you explain what the princess clue is? Why
Sure.
a princess?
Her album was called The Rise and Fall of a Midwest Princess.
Ah, well, then that makes a lot of sense.
So yes, we think this is Chapel Roan.
All right, Chapel Roan. Harley and Tanya, what do you got for me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that is
yeah.
the name. And as a fellow Missourian, I know that that's where Chapel Roan is from. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that album, by the way, Rise and Fall of Midwest Princess, back-to-back bangers, all great.
Yeah, I don't think I have a single skip on that album, but this is indeed Chapel Roan. All right. Number 3 in this round category is confirmed bachelor. The 15th president of the United States never married and had a very close and deep relationship with politician William Rufus Devane King, where they lived together and attended social functions together for a decade, leading academics and historians to believe that he was likely homosexual. Who was this president that served from 1857 to 1861?
We will lock in. Yes, indeed.
This is definitely a round that is good to have Jonathan.
Yeah, no, we can basically lock in right afterwards. This is definitely James Buchanan. A real shame that the most likely gay president is probably the worst president.
Oh,
Well.
There's some competition.
There's worse.
All right, you're saying James Buchanan, Max, and Jonathan. What do you got for me?
Max had it at the same time I did. 15th president is going to be Buchanan. I would say maybe the least memorable president, perhaps, as opposed to worst.
Other than this, little fact.
And I think weren't like people like their contemporaries, didn't they call Rufus King, like didn't they call him the first lady and all? I mean, like I think people were like very obviously
like Andrew
aware
Jackson, I think referred to him as Miss Nancy or
Miss
Aunt
Nancy. Yeah, it's something like that. Like they called him the first lady.
Like it was an open secret.
Yes.
But it was never confirmed.
Right, of course.
Which is actually, I mean, when you think about the time period, the fact that he got elected, that this is an open secret, I know it's not a progressive time, but that's an amazing thing that happened.
No, the progressive era was 40 years later.
Yeah, it's because, frankly, it's because Sheldon Adelson was only 10 years old in 1857, so Fox News wasn't quite on the air yet.
I usually say up top of every one of these episodes, I like this to be as much of a celebration as possible, but it is impossible to get a bunch of queer people in a room and not talk politics at least once.
That's right.
All right, that is the end of round 1. We are tied 30-30. We are off to a roaring start. So let's talk about round 2. Your first category in round 2 is Shivers Up Your Spine. Camp Damascus, Bury Your Gaze, and Lucky Day are all traditionally published novels written by what queer author, who is typically known for self-published erotica. There is no confirmation on whether or not they're Chris Pine.
You can meow me on this one.
Meow, meow. Are you locked in?
So we're going to lock in. Yes.
Yeah, we're locking in.
Max,
So
if
I look to you. I looked to you on this one for the Chris Pine clue because I barely know who Chris Pine is.
If we can't think of an answer, we're going to say Nick Groves, who is also an author of self-published erotica.
Sure.
So I mean, if the shoe fits, Camp Damascus. Honestly,
your gaze.
When she was saying queer author before self-published erotica, I was like, okay, maybe like a James Baldwin or somebody like that.
Oh, wait. Is this maybe the guy who does the crazy, he does the crazy books that's like, oh crap. Like he would like rewrite Treasure Island, but it would be like Long John Silver on my back or something.
Chuck
Like he does
is this Chuck Tingle?
Chuck Tingle, yes.
If you want to guess Chuck Tingle, I don't think he does self-published erotica, but I'm happy to go with it.
What would you call his style of? I mean, I've never read any of his books, but I've seen.
I
the
think
covers.
it's just straight.
What would you call it other than self-published erotica?
Sure. I think Chuck is just as good as Nick. We can say Chuck Tingle. Carmela, we're going to say Chuck.
You hear that, Nick Groves? You're just as good as Chuck Tingle.
We're going to say Chuck Tingle.
Nick Groves, just as good as Hugo Award winner Chuck Tingle. Wait, no, I think he was just nominated.
Yeah. So they're going with Chuck Tingle. Harley, what are you and Tanya going with? You had Meow Meow.
This is all Harley.
I am familiar with the book Bury Your Gaze, and I also know that it was written by the same person who wrote such classics as and Professor T-Rex Teaches Me Gayness. This is, in fact, Chuck Tingle, who we have no idea who he actually is.
Good job, Max.
So the category. Sorry, go ahead.
I think the Chris Pine joke is just that we have no idea who he is, and one of the joke theories is Chris Pine. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I didn't know there. So there's a theory that Chuck Tingle is Chris Pine. They are the same person.
That is the theory. It happened around the time that Don't Worry, Darling was out. So it was like Chris Pine was everywhere. And so the category shivers up your spine. The erotica is called Tinglers. And this is Dr. Chuck Tingle. I actually have Bury Your Gaze over there. It's a good book.
All right.
I recommend it.
Maybe Chuck Tingle is Banksy.
No, because Chuck Tingle is actually funny.
Oh, wow. Shots fired.
That was quality shade, Harley.
Yeah, not a fan of Banksy. I think his stuff is trite and obvious.
Your next category in round 2 is a sharp man of many talents. Although more famous for leading the agriculture department at Tuskegee University for almost 50 years and developing practices for crop rotation to improve soil depleted by planting cotton, this host was pleased to learn that he was also a crocheter, particularly adept at lacework, though this has no bearing on his rumored sexuality. Who is the scientist that advocated for the expanded use of peanuts?
Yeah, I agree. I think we should lock in.
Yeah, we can lock in. I'm good with that.
All right.
We were just about to lock ourselves. But yeah, I had a feeling who this was about the reference to Tuskegee University. But as soon as you said peanuts, I was like, yeah, this is definitely George Washington Carver. Or we submitted GW Carver.
The magic word of peanuts.
Mm-hmm.
Magic word of peanuts. Typing that in as the answer. No, all right. All right. Jonathan and Max, what you got for me?
I like after, so we locked in, we also said George Washington Carver, and I was going back to your category. I'm like, sharp Carver. I see you, Carmela. I see you.
Very nice.
I'm
I did not know. Well, yes. I did not know he was a sister. That makes me very happy.
Yeah.
I also had no idea about his crocheting.
Yeah, I saw some pictures. He did lacework, like doily, lacework, and which is really hard because it's really tiny. I don't even do that, and I crochet all the time because I'm like, no, it's too small. I can't do that. My eyes will kill me. But yes, he was rumored to either be gay or bisexual. And yeah, George Washington Carver, one of us. Your last category in the round is Remember Your History and Who Stands at the Forefront. Founded by two prominent figures in the gay liberation and LGBTQ rights movements, Sylvia Rivera and Marsha P. Johnson, what is the name of the organization that formed in the aftermath of the Weinstein Hall occupation and advocated for housing, food, and bodily autonomy for LGBTQ folks?
We'll lock in with our best guess.
Okay. Max and Jonathan, you pretty much need to immediately give me an answer.
Yeah. Jonathan just was asking if this is Stonewall related. Yes. This happened in the wake of Stonewall. We're talking in those same years, the late 60s.
I thought
early
the people
70s.
in the place, but I don't know the name.
Right. I don't either. And I keep coming back to Sisters of something or Sisters of the something, and I'm not even very confident about that. So you want to just say Sisters of the Revolution, something like that?
I'm totally fine with that.
Sure. We'll say Sisters of the Revolution.
All right. Sisters of the Revolution. Got it. Harley and Tanya, what do you got for me?
Oh, we were just flailing here. Threw around a bunch of potential acronyms. Decided to just go for a thing that we thought we knew was later, but also knew did LGBT activism act up. But also now I've realized there is an organization called Stonewall, and if that's what it is, I'm going to be slapping myself.
All right. So Sylvia Rivera and Marsha P. Johnson were two trans women of color. I just want everyone to remember that trans people, specifically trans women of color, have always been at the forefront of fighting for the rights of all of us to be here. And specifically, Sylvia and Marcia founded Street Transvestite Action Revolutionaries. Star.
Star.
Act Up was Larry Kramer,
Soon as you said that.
who wrote The Normal Heart. And Max, I'm wondering if you're thinking of Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence. They are.
I think I was combining the actual answer with the Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence and also the Daughters of the American Revolution. I think I had all three swirling around in there.
Throw them all in there, hoping it works.
It's a great name, by the way.
Yes.
Oh, Sisters of Perpetual
Indulgence.
They are a group of drag queens that dress like nuns, and they do a lot of activism and charity and raising money for different LGBTQ causes.
They started in San Francisco have branched out everywhere all over the country. But yeah, they do like stark white face paint, and they go around dressed as nuns, and they like hand out condoms in bars and stuff like that.
Yeah. They're wonderful. All right. So that is the end of round 2. We are still tied. It is 50-50. You guys are doing great. Let's go to round 3. Progressive throwback. During Shakespeare's time, all men casts were the norm, and playing with gender was a common theme. In 2026, it was announced that Jonathan Groff would be leading an all-men cast for Royal Shakespeare Theatre Company, playing Rosalind in what Shakespearean comedy, further blurring the gender lines already prominent in the play.
I will defer.
All right, Jonathan and I are locked in.
Okay.
Yeah, we are just about locked in too. You want to handle this one, Tanya?
Yeah, we were debating a couple of comedies that we could think of. Harley threw out Two Gentlemen of Verona, but the prominence of the gender lines being blurred, I guess, in this, we're gonna go with 12th Night.
Jonathan and Max, what do you got for me?
We also were between 12th Night and the Merry Wives of Windsor, and kind of were between that. And I asked Jonathan if we could please say 12th Night on the grounds that I have blown a question on the 12th Night on a trivia podcast before, and would really like for that to not happen again. So we also said 12th Night.
That's good logic for me.
12th Night is my favorite Shakespearean comedy. It does have blurred gender lines, and there is a lot of cross-dressing in that comedy. However, there's a lot of cross-dressing in almost every one of the comedies. Rosalind specifically, this is the play that has the quote, "All the world's a stage." This is As You Like It. Rosalind and Orlando. If you've ever seen Never Been Kissed, that's the characters that Drew Barrymore dressed up as for prom. Was Rosalind.
I'm a little too young for that one.
Okay, you child.
Hey, I have 2 jobs on a trivia show. I make stupid puns, and I remind people that I am only 29.
Oh, as I crumble into dust. All right. Your next category in the round is Leather Daddy. Known for being clad in spikes and leather over the course of his now nearly 60-year career, Rob Halford came out publicly in 1998 on MTV and described himself as the stately homo of heavy metal. Halford is the lead singer of what heavy metal band that formed in Birmingham, England in the late 1960s and has influenced bands such as Iron Maiden, Slayer, and Metallica.
I'm in possession of every toot and meow that is available to me.
and well, first of all, second of all, in the years of doing this, one of the things that I've learned is to defer to people who are specialists in a field. And Max and Niv, I think, are the people I hold in the highest regard when it comes to music knowledge of all sorts.
Oh, yeah, I would never go up against Max on music.
Yeah.
And I'm good at music.
Max has carried me to a championship in a music game before. So I will go with whatever the heck Max would like to say.
All right, so you guys are locked in?
Yes.
All right, Tanya and Harley, you can talk out loud.
Okay. Yeah, we're just we're running through bands.
Lamenting our weakness in heavy metal.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know that much old heavy metal. I know Coven had a female lead singer. Obviously, it's not Sabbath. Birmingham doesn't help particularly. A lot of heavy metal came from there. Oh, Birmingham. My partner will kill me if I get that wrong.
I'm
I'll give you guys about 45
not
more
much
seconds.
help.
Yeah.
1990.
Want to just go with Coven?
Yeah, I'm okay with that. I don't have much contribution, unfortunately, in the.
Yeah, going with the almost certainly incorrect Coven.
Coven. Got it.
We're going with a heavy metal band.
Mm-hmm.
It's good. It's a good choice to go with heavy metal band. Max and Jonathan, but mostly Max.
Well, out there is a fortune waiting to be had, and if you think I'll let that go, you're mad. You've got another thing coming. This is Judas Priest.
Breaking the law, breaking the law.
That is what Rowan has written in the chat, breaking the law, breaking the law. Because they know what's up, and so does Max. This is indeed Judas Priest. So one of the most influential heavy metal bands in history is fronted by a gay man in leather, as
Yes.
a tradition.
Yeah.
Your next category is, speaking of leather daddies.
As one does.
In May 2026, after Honey Davenport was crowned the winner of this international competition, there was a debate in social media on whether or not Honey deserved the win, as they previously competed on RuPaul's Drag Race as a drag queen. Many of the detractors were shut down by supporters, educating about the deep and intertwining connections between the leather and drag communities. Congratulations, Honey Davenport, and please tell me the name of this competition. Honey is listed as non-binary, so I defaulted to they, them pronouns. They weren't clear on what pronouns they prefer. I would like to take this time to remind our players and our audience that just because you don't know the answer doesn't mean you're a bad gay.
Or a bad straight.
Or a bad straight.
Yeah, I was
or
going
a
to
bad
say,
person.
yeah, see, so Jonathan doesn't even have that pressure. That's good for you, buddy.
Nobody can take my card today.
That's right, girl. No one can take that card.
Right.
Honorary ally Jonathan, honorary gay Jonathan Oakes.
That's right. I'm not an honorary ally. I am an ally,
You
but
are
I'll
an
be an
ally.
honorary gay. Love that. I'm queer in many ways.
Everyone is.
Exactly.
I think Jonathan and I are okay to lock in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
So, Tanya and Harley, you can talk out loud for a little bit.
I was hoping my drag race and drag knowledge would help here, but I think we are struggling.
Yeah, I unfortunately am not particularly familiar with drag. It's just never been a thing that has particularly appealed to me.
Yeah, the things that I have been running through, obviously this seems to have a little bit more of a leather implication. I know that Dragula is a much kind of grittier, spooky drag competition, but I think I would have known if Honey Davenport had been on and or won. I think it's usually more in the fall. I'm struggling to think of other international drag competitions.
I mean, I'm happy going with Dracula and just seeding this question.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. We can do that. I will probably receive a text from my wife watching the live stream in a few minutes yelling at me, but that's okay. She's the Dragula fan. It's always a little scary for me, those spooky shows. But we can go with Dragula.
Mm-hmm.
Dracula.
Yeah,
Go
good
with
for me. Let's punt this. We're not going to get anything else by thinking longer.
Nope.
All right. Dragula. Max and Jonathan, what do you got for me?
I think this is very much a case of, I hope I'm remembering this correctly. I know I have friends in Chicago who get very excited about something called IML weekend. And I know I always see pictures of them like out in harnesses and things like that, with the leather stuff. And I'm pretty sure that IML is a greater organization. And I think that it's the something Men of Leather, I think is what it stands for. But I think this is what Honey Davenport won, because I believe I think it's like a festival and a celebration and like a pageant all kind of in one thing. And it's like it's a national thing. So if it's not that, I don't know what it is. So we said IML.
IML and Dragula. Yeah, so the whole thing was after Honey won this competition, presenting as a man, and won the competition, there were people who were up in arms like, wait a minute, Honey Davenport's a drag queen. What are they doing at a leather competition? And it's just like, they also won Mr. Palm Springs Leather 2026. Like what do you like?
Right.
That you could do more than one thing. It's all expression.
It's almost like people can have hobbies, right?
So it's almost like hobbies. It's like
blasphemy. All hobbies must be monetized in the current year.
Really, what it boils down to is it's racism and not understanding the history of leather and drag. And this is International Mr. Leather, or IML. So good job, Max.
In our chat, I think we named a new store, which is International Men of Leather, which seems like a great place.
I shop there. Right? All right. So that is the end of the third round. We have some separation. Max and Jonathan are in the lead with 70, and Tanya and Harley have 50. So still pretty close game.
Bad round 3 for us.
Yeah. It's okay. It happens, but we're learning. That's the important part of this episode.
Yeah. I'm always happy to learn stuff.
All right. So your midpoint category is LGBTQ Grammy winners. So for 5 points each, I will give you the year and the award, and you tell me the name of the artist who won. Best Rap Album 2025. Best Male Pop Vocal Performance 1995. Best Dance Recording 2010. And Best Rock Vocal Performance Female 1993.
And just checking, Carmela, the years you gave are the
years that they won.
The year that they won. So the award year would be the previous year.
Yes.
For something. Okay, cool.
For some reason, I can only describe things and I can't name things this morning.
That's okay. I'm picking up what you're throwing down.
I really hate it.
Oh. Very interesting, Jonathan.
Nah, I feel like it's a year off though.
No, I don't think it is. I think you're crack on with that. That's a great guess.
Oh,
we're just naming the artist, right, Carmela?
Yeah, just the artist.
Okay. Then
I'm good with
I'm bang on with you there. That great pull.
Yeah, I think we can lock in.
Okay, we will lock in.
Okay. Tanya and Harley, talk out loud.
The one we're really having trouble with is 1995. I think we're too young for that.
Yeah, that's the struggle.
George Michael was too early. Who was a male pop singer in 95?
I'm gonna need y'all to come around to some answers pretty quickly, like within the next 30 seconds.
Well, we can.
We're pretty sure about the other
others.
three.
Yeah.
Best rap 2025 is definitely Doechii. Dance recording, pretty sure is Lady Gaga. Rock vocal performance, we're going with Melissa Etheridge. And do you want to just go with George Michael and hope he put something out that year?
I'm fine with that. Or unless you think Elton John had something coming out. And
Yes, he did. I think I'm good with Elton John.
okay, so we'll go with Elton John for 95.
Last second pull there.
Yeah, you just got Jonathan on your own show.
I feel like I did.
Let me make sure I got everyone's answers. Harley and Tanya went Doechii, Elton John, Lady Gaga, Melissa Etheridge. Max and Jonathan, you did the same thing, except you did Tyler the Creator instead of Doechii.
We haven't said what we did yet.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
So yeah, for best rap album, at first Jonathan suggested Lil Nas X, and I said I don't think Lil Nas X had an album last year, but Tyler the Creator did, and he famously came out like very loudly a few years ago and was like really angry that people had not picked up on it before that. He's like, I've been trying to tell you all for years. And so yeah, he was like really pissed that people did not understand his coming out before us. So yes, we said Tyler the Creator. Male pop vocal, we were totally doggy paddling on that, and then Jonathan said, wait, what year was The Lion King? And I went, oh my god, brilliant. Yes, it's Elton John, and I'm pretty certain the song is going to be Can You Feel the Love Tonight.
Yeah.
Dance recording, I'm I feel pretty good. Those were Lady Gaga's first Grammys. It was the award year 2009. That would have been when The Fame Monster came out. So that was Bad Romance. I mean, that was her complete explosion. So I feel great about that. And then Jonathan, you had the last one as well.
I was a big fan of Melissa Etheridge. I came to her window and she sent me away. She sent me away. I wasn't the person she was asking for. It was very disappointing.
Yeah, I think you're a little too man for her.
I know, it's a shame.
All right. So same answers. You just differed on the rap album. So best rock vocal performance is indeed Melissa Etheridge, specifically for Come to My Window. It was the first single that she released after she came out. Dance recording 2010 is Lady Gaga for Poker Face. 1995, Elton John for Can You Feel the Love Tonight. And best rap album is indeed for Alligator Bites Never Heal, which is Doechii. She was the third Black woman to win the award and the first queer rapper to win the award. You have heard of Doechii, Jonathan. I use her songs quite often in Music League.
They're bangers, Jonathan.
If you've ever heard that one song that samples somebody that I used to know, that's her.
Oh, Anxiety. Yeah.
Anxiety, yes.
Okay, I have heard that. Yep. Okay.
Yep, that's her. I did not know she was a queer person.
Yep.
Lady Gaga's Poker Face is one of the moments of I spotted something that bothered me and nobody believed me, and then it got proven and it sticks with me. So
do you poker face?
Like, so the song, literally the lyrics to the song, they say poker face, and then they say her face. If you listen to it, she clearly says it, and I said forever, she's saying her face. Why is it playing on the radio like that? Nobody's saying anything. And everybody I talked is like, no, she's not. No, she's not. No, she's not. I saw an interview with her. She's like, yes, I was. I couldn't believe they played it on the radio. And I'm like, I knew it.
Since you've said that, I have to open this floodgate too. You will never unhear in Brenda Lee's Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree. She very, very clearly says, later we'll have some fucking pie and we'll do some caroling. And you will never unhear that.
My 3.5-year-old loves to listen to Christmas music for a good 4 or 5 months after, and that is one of her call outs. So now I'm going to have to go listen to that.
Yeah. So at the end of the midpoint, Max and Jonathan are still leaving with 85, and Harley and Tanya are right behind them with 70. So we're going to go ahead and take a break, and we'll be right back. Your first category in round 4 is Heads of State. Leo Eric Varadkar has a father from Mumbai, India, and a mother from County Waterford. He served as the first openly gay head of state of what European nation from 2017 to 2024?
We are locked in.
All right. Max.
Well,
do you happen to know who Leo Eric Varadkar is?
I have no idea who Leo Eric Varadkar is.
Neither do I.
A dad from Mumbai, India, and a mom from County Waterford, which I assume is England.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Head of state of European nation, 2017 to 2024.
I think we can safely rule out the UK for sure.
Agreed.
We could probably also rule out Ireland. Do you think? I mean, I
would think it doesn't seem likely, but
yeah.
You said the UK. I'm not sure. Wales is its own country.
Yeah, I mean, unless we're counting the constituent countries of the United Kingdom,
I don't know,
as their own things.
So the reason that the UK kind of obviously County Waterford, right? But there's a heavy Indian presence in the UK, very heavy.
Yes.
And so it does feel more likely than not that the country we're looking for is in that area.
Carmela
even though technically
European...
is it European because of the Brexit.
I think geographically they do still count as European.
Okay.
Carmela does say European nation, and I think I would object to classifying England and Wales and Scotland as nations. They definitely are classified as countries. They're constituent countries of the UK, but like to me, if a nation it means like recognized by the UN and has a constitution and head of state and such and such.
Okay,
but
I don't
only
about it.
That only makes it more confusing, really, because you don't really like move somewhere and then become the head of state. You know what I mean? Like,
what about somewhere like Monaco? Or not? Is Monaco? No, Monaco's not part of France. Is it its own country?
It is its own country, but
Yeah.
haven't they been ruled by the Grimaldi since like the 1200s? Am I
already know more than I do.
Okay.
Were they weren't? No, I mean I don't think so though. Princess Grace didn't marry a Grimaldi. She married.
I don't know what that dude's name was.
Rainier. His name was Rainier.
Rainier, yeah.
Prince Rainier of Monaco.
This
it
tough.
could be Eastern European. I don't know. Why it could be anything other than a UK country. Iceland.
Iceland. Yeah, I mean, we could just go with proximity here and say like the Netherlands, maybe, or Belgium. This is a tough one.
Doesn't feel right.
No.
Why would this person probably has an English accent? Why would they be the head of the Netherlands or Belgium, which is much more French vibe?
County water. You want to just say England? Do you want to go with your thing and say England if we're gonna say that it's a constituent country of the UK and that he wasn't the head of the UK but he was the head of England?
I don't think it would be England. I would rather say Wales or Scotland.
Okay, let's say Wales. Sure.
Let's say Wales.
We'll punt and say the nation of Wales.
Yeah. Nation of Wales. Got it. Harley and Tanya, what do you got for me?
I actually didn't quite recognize it with the middle name, but removing the little name and just seeing Leo Varadkar and that he was openly gay, that actually rung a bell. I am positive that he was excuse me for the pronunciation, the Taoiseach of the Republic of Ireland.
Hoping saying something like County Waterford would lead you to the right answer. This is indeed Ireland.
Oh.
They refer
Do you have
to
the
all of their
pronunciation for that word, by the way?
I don't have it. I thought about it as soon as I was like, I don't know how to say that word either, and I don't want to.
It is not how it is. Not how it's
No,
spelled.
I've taken Irish, like
it's Gaelic, right?
It is Irish Gaelic, but they usually just refer to it as Irish. I have taken language classes for Irish, and it is the syntax is brutal. The answer is the Republic of Ireland.
Max, you had that, and I talked you away from it. I'm sorry.
No, I said I didn't think it was Ireland. So,
well, all right, then neither of us had it.
No, we did
I didn't
not
think
have
it was
that.
Ireland either.
All right, your next category is must-see TV. Helmed by Russell T Davies and starring Alan Cumming, what is the name of the 2026 miniseries about a Canal Street bar owner and his neighbor dealing with the anti-LGBTQ rhetoric rearing its ugly head among British citizens? Despite the name, the show doesn't seem to pussyfoot around the issues.
We're locked in with nothing.
Okay.
That's not true. We did a lot of thinking to get to that very, very small bit of something.
All right. Tanya and Harley, you can talk out loud, but I do need an answer like almost immediately.
Okay, so we just went on a bit of a tangent about Club Cumming and how I want to go there at some point.
And my wife has been there.
I've also seen Daphne Always perform live, but she's amazing. Anyways, want to just go with Tiptoe?
Yeah, that's fine. We're
just going with Tiptoe.
We talked a lot about the word pussyfoot and what that could mean, but that's as far as we
too.
When you mentioned Russell T Davies, I was immediately like, it's gonna be It's a Sin, and then it wasn't. It's a Sin.
All right, Max and Jonathan, what do you got? What is your nothing that you have for me?
Well, I kind of said the same thing. I immediately said Twinkle Toes, something like that. And then that made me think of the musical Cats because I was like, don't they have crazy names? And I said, Jonathan, is there
Rumple Teaser and
I don't know their name. I am
Skimbleshanks the Railway Cat.
Thank you. I am not a musical theater person, but I remembered that they had insane names. And I kept coming back to like rearing its ugly head, the way you phrased that in the question, which could be nothing, but I was imagining like a lion roaring. So at first we talked about the cat's meow, and then we said like the lion's roar, but we ended up settling on, we figured the show is probably named after the bar. So we guessed the Lion's Den.
Which, oddly enough, like for some reason, the Lion's Den takes me to Three's Company. I don't know what the bar was in Three's Company.
The Regal Eagle. Why do I
Regal
remember
Beagle?
that?
It's the Regal Beagle.
Regal Beagle. That's it. Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. So the miniseries, I think the last episode aired this past week. Also stars David Morrissey opposite Alan Cumming. I've seen a lot of clips from the show. I'm trying to track down some full episodes for me to watch, but everything I've seen of it so far has been fantastic, and everyone seems to love it. I did put Pussyfoot in there for a reason, and it looks like Harley and Tanya grabbed onto the right one because it is Tiptoe.
Wow!
I wouldn't say we grabbed onto the right one. We just grabbed.
You grabbed it by the toe.
Yeah, there you
go. Yeah, Tanya said Tiptoe, and I was like, that sounds familiar.
Wow, that's a great job.
All right, your last category in the round is viral love story. In 2012, a story about two penguins living in gay bliss when Scottish comedian Daniel Sloss performed his routine on Conan and talked about visiting them in what zoo in his hometown.
Yeah, we'll lock in.
We're locked.
All right. So, Max, as locations go, the fact that we have that this person is Scottish, we have that they are visiting a zoo in their hometown, so we expect it to be in a Scottish location. We expect that it's probably a biggish Scottish location. I would assume it's not going to be Edinburgh, just because that's the biggest of the biggest for Scotland. So something like the Glasgow Zoo, or if you prefer Aberdeen, I think the answer is just going to be City Zoo as the name.
Yes, I did. My initial message to Jonathan was, name a Scottish zoo, I dare you. Yeah, I don't know. I jokingly said the Aberdeen Menagerie.
It sounds lovely.
Yeah. The Glasgow Zoo or the Edinburgh Zoo. Yeah, you want to let's lean in at least and say Aberdeen. Let's say the Aberdeen Zoo.
Sure.
How about that?
Whatever you'd like there. I know that there are plenty of zoos that are just named Chicago Zoo, San Diego Zoo, Jacksonville Zoo. So why not have a city zoo?
Yeah, I'm worried that Scotland has a very famous zoo that neither of us knows about.
Probably in Edinburgh, so we would never guess it to begin with. All right, we're going to say the Aberdeen Zoo.
The Aberdeen Zoo.
All right.
From
Harley.
A to Z.
That's right.
Tanya and Harley, what do you got for me?
Well, I started with the Pawnee Zoo from
Exactly.
Parks and Rec, but Harley had some actual logic here.
I wish my partner was here. My partner volunteers at the Bristol Zoo, so would probably know this outright. Bristol, of course, being in England, so that's not an option. But specifically, Edinburgh was on my mind because of the Edinburgh Fringe being a really prominent place for comedy. So maybe that's where this person got their start. So we just said Edinburgh Zoo.
Right. So we've got Edinburgh and Aberdeen. Good news, they're both in Scotland. Woohoo! And as Max and Jonathan were talking, my heart was breaking a little bit because she kept just purposely not saying this name until the very end and then still didn't go with it. It is the Edinburgh Zoo. The gay penguins at the Edinburgh Zoo.
Was the comedy hint intentional, or was this just grasping?
It is. I mean, he is a Scottish comedian. He actually is from Edinburgh, but there's a huge comedy scene in Edinburgh.
Yeah, I've been to the Edinburgh Fringe. It is amazing. I think the population of Edinburgh doubles for that month.
Yeah, probably does.
There's a bad feeling that you get when you just miss a question, right? There's a worse feeling that you get when you intentionally exclude the right answer from your answer choices. And you do that and get your partner to go along with you in exclude. That feels worse than just missing, I think.
I know, and I've done it to you twice now. I feel
Well, I've done it to you as well, so
Equal opportunity.
That's right.
At the end of round 4, we have a lead change.
Yeah, that was not our round. Oh boy.
Was this intentionally a British Isles round?
It's just the way it worked out. So, fun fact about Carmela's question writing: flow of consciousness. So I'm like, I'm in the British Isles. I tend to stay there. I will like move things around. I did move things around on here because I was just like, I've had 3 questions in a row about something similar.
I'd say I'd wish I was in the British Isles, but unfortunately, not great for trans people right now.
Yeah, wouldn't recommend it at the moment. But there is a lead change. Tanya and Harley have 100, and Jonathan and Max have 85. So it's still a tight game. And we're going into round 5. Your first category is movie Tribond. It really would be great if I remember to write all of the words in the question. Name the award-winning film released in 2016, starring Janelle Monáe, Trevante Rhodes, I know how to say his name, but as soon as you put a microphone in my face, I forget. Mahershala Ali.
Mahershala. I think that's what I've heard.
The mic dropping your IQ 20 points also affects hosts.
It does.
I think Jonathan and I are good to lock in.
We're also locking.
Oh, do you guys want a 3, 2, 1?
Sure.
Jonathan?
No, but we will anyway.
Yeah, right.
Well, we're going to find out. 3, 2, 1.
Moonlight.
It is Moonlight.
Okay.
Question mark.
I didn't remember Janelle Monáe was in Moonlight.
That was her first film. Had, yeah.
I mean, she'd been doing things before that. She'd been a musician.
Yes.
Yeah. But that was her first feature film as well.
It was also cool. Mahershala Ali's like breakout role.
Mm-hmm. Your next category is science.
Science!
Benjamin Bars was a neurobiologist known for his work and research on glial cells and how they provide insulation to the nervous system's axons. He was the first openly transgender scientist in the National Academy of Sciences, and in 2008 became the chair of the neurology department at the School of Medicine for what university known as the Ivy of the West?
We can lock in.
You want to meow meow that, Tanya, for yourself?
Yeah, I definitely know
that. Jonathan, I think my probably absolute worst trivia category is colleges and universities, so I'm going to lean to you on this.
Okay, so I was asking Stanford because Stanford, the tree, is in California, and it's made waves in athletics in the recent years, but it's seen as like above the other schools. It stands out as a high achieving academic kind of place. If any place was called the Ivy of the West, I would think it was probably Stanford.
Okay. I am on board.
Okay. We'll say Stanford.
Tanya and Harley, what do you got for me?
Yeah, I've actually had seen him speak before he passed away. He was a very prominent neurobiologist, and I went to Penn for grad school. So we often had, pretty prominent speakers come through, and Ben Barris was one of them. So he was at Stanford.
Yeah, Ivy of the West. He was the chair for a really long time. And yeah, this is going to be Stanford University.
Yeah.
Good job, Jonathan.
Oh.
I like highlighting things I've never known, and I never knew this before. So
no, I've never heard of him, but what a cool person.
Yeah, he started every seminar he gave, at like conferences and stuff with a little bit of flavor. I'll say that.
I joke that you can always tell when a trivia writer just learned something really cool and wants to share it with the class.
That's all of my trivia writing.
Yeah, right.
The question is shaped in a way where it's like, here is all of this incredibly intimidating information that I'm sharing with you. And then I'm going to ask you something that you might actually know because there's a clue in there that I've given for you. But what I want you to learn is this part.
It's because I'm good at my job.
That's right.
All right. Your last question in the category. Wow, we really flew through this category or this round. Star-studded casting.
Okay. All right.
The fourth Broadway revival of Candor and Ebb's Cabaret featured quite a few famous performers in the role of the MC, including Billy Porter, Eddie Redmayne, and what two music artists? One is a Grammy-nominated singer who toured with Queen, and the other is a Juno Award-winning musician who had foregone his signature face for the role. I want both artists.
I feel pretty okay with those answers, Jonathan. I think I'm good if you want to lock.
I feel the same way. I think your
Okay.
first
All
two
right.
were the best we have.
Okay.
All right.
We'll lock
Since
in.
you don't want to go with Guar.
Yeah.
All right. Max and Jonathan are locked in. Harley and Tanya, you can talk out loud, and you've got maybe about 45 seconds.
Okay, so the first part we're pretty sure on. The second part is giving us issues.
Yeah, we are struggling with the Juno Award-winning musician and whether the signature face could be makeup, mask, etc.
I do kind of like Orville Peck.
Yeah.
He is queer.
Mm-hmm.
He has that
Famous
that-
mask.
mhm. And it would make sense if he was doing yeah, my one misgiving is that he's South African, but I don't know, he might have moved to Canada.
Or at least won an award in Canada,
Mhm.
which is also fair. Yeah, so we can do that. Harley feels pretty strongly about Adam Lambert is the first one.
Positive it's Adam Lambert.
So we can go with we'll walk in with Orville Peck and Adam Lambert.
If I had a voice like Adam Lambert, I would never stop singing. I would sing everything. And I mean, you all would be so irritated with me because I just give an answer and I'm like, ah! I mean, everything. Everything.
I mean, in fairness, I don't think that stopped anyone from singing on this show ever.
That's fair. We do.
And I
love our
definitely don't
singing.
have a voice like that.
If you lined up every trivia podcast, I think the ratio of singing to talking would definitely be the highest on this show versus any other.
I
There's
love
a lot of
that.
singing.
Hell yeah.
You consider yourselves lucky I haven't sung anything today.
I would love for you to sing something today. So Max, this is mostly you. You had the answers pretty quickly here that we went with. And I started throwing out wrong answers for our amusement.
I do love the idea of Guar playing the narrator in Cabaret. That would be pretty funny.
The Beaver Lady from How I Met Your Mother, famous Canadian artist.
Adam Lambert was a given, and we kind of moved on from that pretty quickly. But we sort of had the same reservation: is Orville Peck Canadian? And that seems to be the great question: is Orville Peck Canadian? I did not know he was South African, or if I did, I forgot about that. And I think you have to be Canadian to win a Juno Award, or at least you have to have a hit in Canada. I don't know. But yeah, we also said Orville Peck because he makes the most sense for the question.
All right. Jonathan, so Adam Lambert did Jesus Christ Superstar at the Hollywood Bowl last year, and they released his rendition of Heaven on Their Minds. I will send you the link of it. It is so good.
Oh, that'll be cool.
The entire cast of that entire cast for the Hollywood Bowl was amazing. But Adam Lambert is definitely one of the MCs. That is the one who toured with Queen, who was the lead singer of Queen on tour for a while. And the other, originally from South Africa, but had lived for quite a long time in Canada, and had several music acts in Canada, including New Sensei when they were still going by their actual name, his actual name, Daniel Pitout. This is Orville Peck. Did not wear his mask when playing the MC, so people could actually see his face. Because he didn't feel he's like, I'm not Orville Peck up there. I'm going to be the MC, so I can't wear the mask.
Sure.
It'll detract, which makes total sense. So yeah, both teams got that right. And actually I think both teams swept the round. You guys did fantastic in that round. Tanya and Harley are still in the lead 130. Max and Jonathan have 115. So let's go into the last round.
What are y'all doing with a score so high up there? Just chill out for a little bit. Just take
Both
it easy.
teams are doing great.
Hey, y'all had the lead for a little bit.
And we came back to you. We came back. We took it easy.
I have been told that my specifically my Pride episodes are particularly difficult. So I'm actually really excited that you guys are doing so well.
This is going wonderfully.
So round 6. First category, you're a winner, baby. The Tony Awards were last weekend. And as I told Jonathan, because we were recording that evening, I missed it to do this show because I love y'all. And Cats, the Jellicle Ball, a ballroom-based production of the musical, took home 3 awards, including Best Costume of a Musical. For what costume designer and activist? The first openly transgender person to win a Tony.
All right, we'll lock in.
Yeah. Max, this one's a black hole for me. I will happily go with any of these names that you think are viable.
So, yeah, where I am with this, because this is totally not my area of expertise, but I'm just going by the category name. You're a winner, baby, is definitely what they say when you win Drag Race. So I was trying to think, did someone win Drag Race and is also now an activist and a designer? So I started, and Jonathan suggested maybe it was a judge on the show too. So I started thinking, who are trans people who have won Drag Race and who are now activists? And who could now be an activist and designer. So that led me to Sasha Colby, T.S. Madison, Kylie Sonique Love, Jinx Monsoon. It's not Jinx Monsoon. Jinx is an actress. She's not a designer, as far as I know. And pretty famously on the show is not a designer. It was Struggle Bus City for her. Sasha Colby, I see as more of a pageant girl. And I don't know how much design she actually does on her own. T.S. Madison, definitely do not see her as an activist. So that left Kylie Sonique Love. So we're just banking that maybe she has a career that I'm not aware of yet, and a Tony that I don't know about yet. So we are guessing Kylie Sonique Love.
Or just Love. Just in case it's Kevin Love or any other people with the last name Love.
Everybody say Love. We'll guess
I've
Love.
been told Love conquers all. So even if we're wrong...
That's
it
right.
Still wins.
You're still right.
All right. Tanya and Harley, what do you got for me?
We've got a big bag of nothing. We just want John. We've got a big bag of nothing other than surprise that Cole Escola doesn't qualify as openly transgender. But so we just want Johnson.
Yeah, I saw that in the chat and I was like, oh wait, Cole did win for O'Mary. But for whatever reason, Cole Escola is non-binary and has been non-binary, at least out as non-binary for the last 5 or 6 years. But for whatever reason, didn't count. But of course, these things always have some sort of weird area. Non-binary definitely falls underneath the
non-binary erasure. Why am I not surprised?
But I'm not looking for Johnson. Well, not right now.
That makes one of us, honey.
I know what apps you have on your phone, Max. I've seen them. And I'm not looking for love. Well, usually in all the wrong places. But this is a designer named Queen Jean. She designed all the costumes for Cats Jellicle Ball. So
Look
it is based.
Never heard of her.
Yeah, she's great. The costumes are amazing. They dressed Andre DeShields up. Andre DeShields, was Old Deuteronomy.
Didn't he do Hades Towns too?
Yeah, he was Hermes in Hades Town. That's what he won his Tony for.
Oh, she's so cute. I just Googled a picture of her. She's adorable.
She's adorable.
This Jean Queen or Queen Jean?
Queen Jean. Spelled QW.
Yeah, QWEEN.
QWEEN.
Yeah, the costumes were amazing. They did the whole production of Cats, but as a ballroom, if you're familiar with Paris is Burning, like that kind of scene. Of course, the ballroom scene is still.
I've seen
like
3 episodes of Pose. I know about ballroom.
Not everyone does. I love ballroom, and it looks like to be an amazing production.
I will say the first time I heard about ballroom, I was deeply confused, and I was like, are the gays learning how to tango?
In a manner of speaking.
Yes, right, exactly.
I was thinking of actual tango.
I understand what you
ballroom dancing, like what they do on Dancing with the Stars.
Gotcha. All right. Well, neither team got that right, but now you guys know about Queen Jean and you can go and support her future work. Your next category is TBR. James Baldwin is a queer icon and one of this host's favorite authors. Amongst his wide breadth of work includes what 1956 novel set in Paris, where an American deals with his feelings and relationships, including one with an Italian bartender he meets at a gay bar?
I think that is a meow meow.
Meow meow.
I missed.
A French
whiffed.
Italian meow meow. It's a very European meow meow. It's a meow
meow.
Meow meow.
There we go. Yeah, we've locked in.
All right. Harley and Tanya, you can talk out loud.
We just
We don't
exchanged
got
we
much
don't
to
got
talk
this.
about. I've been very bad about reading lately. I think since college I have finished a total of 2 books, one of which was the audiobook for I'm Glad My Mom Died, and the other of which is the first Dungeon Crawler Carl book.
Which is super fun.
Oh, I adore Dungeon Crawler Carl.
I do too.
But anyways, I think we're
gonna have to punt this one.
Yeah, let's just
Unless you
lock
have
in with I don't know, want to just call it Call Me By Your Name?
Great.
Yeah.
Good with that.
Sure.
Okay. Max and Jonathan, you guys locked in real fast.
This is very fresh in my mind. I intentionally wrote a James Baldwin question in my last question set.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah, I was really enjoying it. And the 2 examples I gave of this artist's work were Here Be Dragons and Giovanni's Room. And of course, I read the plots of these things so that I could understand what I was asking about. And this sounds a lot like Giovanni's Room. And that's the same thing Max said at the same time. So I feel really good about it.
All right. I would recommend any of James Baldwin's work. I've read a lot of it over the years, including this one. And I was saying it was an Italian bartender would also help drive this point home, because Giovanni is definitely an Italian man's name. It is Giovanni's Room. So good job, Jonathan.
What was the category, Carmela? TBR?
TBR.
I know. I don't get
read?
it.
To be read.
Oh, to be read. Is that? Oh, I've never heard that.
Yeah, it's to be read. So basically, I'm just giving you book recommendations, as I usually do. Book recommendations. Go watch this show. Go listen to this song.
Yep.
I'll get on it after I finish all the Dungeon Crawler Carl books.
That's right.
I have also listened to the audiobook for I'm Glad My Mom Died. It was a great book. It was a hard book, but it was a great book.
Oh yeah, no, that is an intense read.
Yeah. All right, your last category before the gauntlet is 2 guys sitting in a throne room 5 feet apart.
How about we Sherlock something? Because we haven't yet.
If you can do it in 30 seconds or less, we'll go with it. Otherwise, this is the thing I said not to do. Which is to wait until the last question and then spend time trying to figure out a Sherlock. All right. Or Sherlock an answer.
Yeah, we Sherlocked something.
Let's do the first one.
All right, yeah, I know what your first one is. So, all right, both teams have Sherlocked.
Yay!
Let's see if you guys are correct.
Certainly not.
We aren't. Absolutely not. Moving on.
We have an outside shot of being correct.
Ooh, I hope you get it. That'd be awesome.
Speculation about King James I's sexuality has been a long-standing debate among British academics. But there's also discussion about members of the King's court. Who is the philosopher, father of empiricism, and confidant of Queen Elizabeth's favorite Robert Devereux, who served as James's Lord Chancellor of England and Attorney General?
Did you say her favorite rapper?
Her favorite, Robert Devereux.
Definitely rapper.
Robert Devereux. So the Queen's favorite rapper, Devereux. I'm like, who is Devereux and why have I never heard of his rapping?
Yeah, you don't know that Heat Blanche Devereaux's rap album from '86?
You never heard of Dochi either. So
The streets of Miami was on fire. I didn't know what to do with them Devereaux bars.
All right, we're locking.
Okay, Max. So
I was just typing this question to you, so I'll just ask out loud. When were you thinking Thomas Aquinas was?
I think
I'm
he's
not
1300s.
Okay, older.
I think he's earlier. Like I could be wrong, but I think he's earlier. Like
I was
Eleanor
trying to
of
come at this
Aquitaine
from
kind of early.
Okay. I was trying to come at this from the father of empiricism.
Mm-hmm.
Because that seems like it's a pretty
Kant.
important person. I did say Immanuel Kant, but he was Dutch.
Okay.
I don't know why I'm associating the idea of empiricism with him.
So Boyle, I feel like Boyle is a name that I've heard in a question about philosophers who are also mathematicians. I don't know anything about him. I don't know the timing, but it's a name in the back of my head who's both math and philosophy. There are others, I think, who are both math and philosophy. I do think we should name an Englishman.
Yes, I agree.
Is there a clue in here? Okay, so hold on.
I like
the category. The category was
Two guys sitting in a throne room 5 feet apart because they're not gay. It's a reference
There's
to an
gotta
old
be, I mean,
Vine.
that has to be a clue, obviously, right?
It's a reference to an old Vine. I don't know if you're aware, but someone is
course I'm
filming two
not.
guys. Okay. So someone is shooting from a hotel balcony, like filming two guys who are sitting in a hot tub 5 feet apart because they're
Oh.
not gay. It was like making fun of like these two straight dude bros in a hot tub.
That somebody is internet icon and co-founder of Smosh, Anthony Padilla.
Okay. All right. Who is the philosopher? Confidant.
So I think this is just the joke is this is gay dudes hanging out in a royal court.
Okay, this person also served as Lord Chancellor of England and Attorney General.
Right. Like they did a lot of stuff. And father of empiricism is quite a thing because like the idea of empirical evidence is the basis of a lot of, science and math thinking that is still very foundational today.
If I'm alone, I would say Boyle.
Okay.
But I don't have a lot of confidence.
No, I'm very happy to go with you on this. So yeah,
Okay.
let's say Boyle.
Okay.
Boyle. Tanya and Harley, what do you got for me?
Not a whole lot. I will point out that our Sherlock answer of Renly Baratheon was very not correct. But just throwing out philosophers from that era, I said John Dee at one point because he will be an answer at some time, but I would not describe him as an empiricist, and he was more associated with Queen Elizabeth anyways. So we just decided to go with someone who I knew was around that era, Francis Bacon. Unless the painter Francis Bacon was that era, and I mixed them up again.
I like Bacon. I bet I was thinking Bacon when I said Boyle. I wouldn't be surprised if I got them twisted.
Jonathan, we all like Bacon.
Yes, we do. Except for those of us who don't. And good on you if you like that.
So this guy was a confidant of Queen Elizabeth's favorite, Robert Devereux. He was eventually ejected from Queen Elizabeth's court, but then came back and served underneath James I. And this is Sir Francis Bacon.
Nice.
Wow. Max, that's who I was trying to get to.
Yeah, you were dancing around it. And I was like, oh, I thought if anyone was going to get it, was going to be Jonathan. Well, now you guys have learned something new about Francis Bacon.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hopefully this will help me stop me from mixing him up with the painter Francis Bacon, who lived 2 centuries later.
All right. So at the end of normal time, Tanya and Harley are in the lead with 140. Max and Jonathan have 125.
All right.
Your gauntlet category is Carmela's hyperfixation of the week, the musical work of William Finn.
All right. Our wager's locked in. Ooh, we did it. Timing was so good. I don't even have to edit it. It's both going to be there. That's so good.
Yeah, you just saved him like 3 clicks.
Seriously.
Hey, my job. That's my job, saving people clicks.
There we go.
All right. Y'all ready?
Sure.
You guys didn't sound real excited about my category, so we'll find out. William Finn wrote a trilogy of musicals, In Trousers, March of the Falsettos, and Falsetto Land. The last 2 were combined into one musical called Falsettos and was revived on Broadway in 2016. Receiving a Tony nomination for the role of Whizzer in the show, what is the name of the actor who not only got a Tony nom for this role, but also for originating the role of Elder Price in the Book of Mormon in 2012?
We are locking in those lyrics.
We are locked in.
All right, your next question. Set during a spelling competition in a county middle school that has taken place every year for a quarter century, what is the name of the musical comedy that won a Tony for Best Book of a Musical in 2005 and is currently enjoying a successful off-Broadway revival starring former Glee star Kevin McHale?
We're locked in.
Okay, I am happy to go with you. We will lock in.
All right. And your last question in the gauntlet of Carmela's most recent hyperfixation, the work of William Finn, A New Brain, is another musical written by Finn. The book was co-written by what other playwright and librettist, most known for his work with Stephen Sondheim on Into the Woods, Sunday in the Park with George, and Passion?
All right, we're locked in.
We are as well.
All right, both teams have locked in. Great. So for falsettos, this actor was nominated for his role as Wizard, was also nominated for his work as the original Elder Price in Book of Mormon. Jonathan and Max, what do you got for me?
We don't have much. I could not think of anybody except for one person whose name I was 100% sure of in Book of Mormon, and that's Josh Gad, who doesn't feel like he would be elder anybody in that show. But we said Josh Gad.
Harley and Tanya, what do you have?
Well, I do have some good news for you. Josh Gad was in Book of Mormon, and he was an elder, but he was Elder Cunningham. I do believe opposite Elder Price, who I have in my brain is Nathan Lane, I think. So we said Nathan Lane.
Lane, Josh Gad. Got it. All right. Next one. The musical comedy that won Best Book of a Musical in 2005 and is currently on an off-Broadway revival starring Kevin McHale. Tanya and Harley, what do you have for me?
The basketball player?
Okay.
Not the right crowd.
Yeah, wrong audience, Jonathan.
Wrong audience for this joke.
I had this one down cold. I sometimes go to drunk spelling bees, and they constantly make jokes about the 25th annual Putnam County Spelling Bee. So the answer is 25th annual Putnam County Spelling Bee.
Max and Jonathan.
Yeah, I had Putnam County in my brain, so the only other spelling bee related media from that time that I could think of was Aquila and the Bee, and we knew that it was not that. So we said the Putnam County Spelling Bee.
Aquila and the Bee is a stone cold classic. Fight me.
I think you're getting any fights.
All right. I want to know who co-wrote A New Brain with Mr. Finn. He also is a co-writer with Stephen Sondheim on quite a few things. Max and Jonathan, what do you got?
We want to know too.
Yeah, we would also like to know.
We can't wait for you to tell us.
Yeah, well, you know.
We punted, and on this, and the name that I want you to know, the name that we're guessing is Jackson, and this is squarely a tribute to you, Carmela, for my favorite fake character you've ever seen. This was probably like 400 episodes ago, but you named a fake basketball player Freethrow Jackson. I almost wrecked my car laughing. I was driving back from Chicago listening to that, and the friend that I was driving with, we thought Freethrow Jackson was the funniest thing we had ever heard. And now anytime I don't know a basketball player's name, still to this day, he is just Freethrow Jackson.
Oh, I love it.
So, yeah, we just guessed Jackson.
If I ever play NBA 2K, I'm going to create a character
That's
named
your player.
Freethrow Jackson.
I like that.
And this is why Max has consistently been one of my most favorite people in the entire world.
Back at you, pal.
Can confirm Max is wonderful.
All right. Tanya and Harley, what do you got for this one?
We also shared in your big bag of nothing, which is deeply embarrassing for me because I love Into the Woods. But Stokowski was a name I had in my brain, and it was going to be the best thing we could come up with, so we said Stokowski.
Stokowski and Jackson. Got it. Let's go and find out what the answers are. So really the only one that you guys agreed on was the middle one, the 25th annual Putnam County Spelling Bee, which is indeed the name of that play, that musical. It is a very fun musical. They often bring members of the audience up to spell words. Sometimes they are like special guests, like they've brought Broadway stars up. I think in the original run, they brought Jesse Jackson on stage because he happened to be at the show. So it's a very fun musical. If you ever get the chance to listen to any of it, it's super fun.
Well, let's hope his Uncle Freethrow is the correct answer for the third question.
All right, let's talk about that first one. Josh Gad was indeed in the Book of Mormon. Nathan Lane was not.
No.
Jonathan, and as you were discussing, you were all over it. You're like, this guy's name is Andrew. His last name starts with R. Yeah. He was just on the Tony singing these songs again. And that is the person I'm looking for is Andrew Rannells.
Oh, yes.
Andrew Rannells.
It was there.
You were close, buddy. I've never heard of that guy in my life.
Well, you were so
You've probably seen him
on it.
You just don't know his name.
You were so there. All right. And the last one, the co-writer for A New Brain, which is also very, actually a pretty deeply moving musical. I also recommend it. Also co-wrote Into the Woods, which I have here. And Sunday in the Park with George, which I have here. These are the books. I don't have a copy of Passion with me, but if you could please, I don't know if you'll be able to see it without.
James Lapine.
James Lapine.
Lapine.
So it is
James
a name I
Lapine.
have never heard of.
Oh,
No.
he is very, very prominent in writing different librettos and books for musicals. Particularly worked with, like I said, Sondheim, and he did work with Bill Finn on a few things. But I'm looking for James Lapine here. So both teams missed the gauntlet, which I guess is fair because I did ask you all about one specific musical theater guy, and that's on me. But except for the last question, I mean, you guys were all over it. So Max and Jonathan, you had 125 going into this. You were behind, and you did miss, unfortunately. But what was your wager?
We wanted to be conservative, but we knew that they might bet zero. And so we didn't want to be too conservative. We ended up wagering 26.
26. Okay, so you will finish this with 99, which is still a pretty good score.
That's the number of Luftballons.
I was just going to say it.
Also the number of problems.
And Carmela is one. All right. All right. And Tanya and Harley, you went in with 140. What did you bet?
We looked at that category and we didn't feel confident
Mhm.
we would do
And,
so well.
Yeah, I proposed 3 different possibilities to Tanya, all in 14-0. And given the category was a man who we had never heard of.
And now you have.
Now we've heard of him, but we had not heard of him previously. We decided to go by the old Tannered winners bet 0. You bet 0.
All right. So you will finish with 140. So today's winners with a score of 140 to 99 is Tanya and Harley. So congratulations.
Congratulations. Really well
Harley.
played.
All right. So that being said, we like to give everyone chances to do any shout outs and any causes we want to promote. So as the winners of today's episode, you guys get to go first. So Tanya, we'll start with you.
Oh gosh, I wasn't prepared. I think for my shout out, I will shout out my wife Lucian, who has been holding down the fort with our
Heck
kids
yeah.
while we
Absolutely.
record.
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful. And Harley.
So it's 2026. That's about midterm season. I'm not going to be specifically political, but I am going to enforce one of my core beliefs, which is that things are better the more people vote. Voting is important. Even if you don't like any of the people on the ballot, there are going to be ballot questions, and those are important. Register to vote and make sure you vote. That's what I have to say.
Love it. All right, Max, what do you got for me? I'm so happy to see all of you, but I miss Max. I don't get to see Max.
I'm very
enough.
happy to see you, Carmela. Thank you very much for letting me do this. I will say my usual too, which is please sign your driver's license and be an organ donor, and please check the batteries in your smoke detector. These are 2 very simple things you can do right now that will help you or help other people, and it takes very little time to do. Also, I just want to say this is a not great time for a lot of minorities of various types in this country. Be they gender minorities, racial minorities, et cetera, et cetera. And I just want to encourage you, if you are in a room of people that does not include a minority and you hear people being crappy, stand up. Stand up for the people who are not in the room. That is the best way to be an ally and true ally. If you're hearing scummy things, stand up to the people saying the scummy things. It is, I think, the best thing you can do to be an ally.
Love it. Fully agree. And by the way, the fire alarms downstairs. We have this one room that's like got a vaulted 17-foot ceiling. It is not a couple of seconds to check that freaking alarm.
Oh no, it's not,
dude.
No, you can you can get a little broom handle out or something.
Unfortunately, I test my smoke detector every time I cook.
You can also do that. Before I close this out, Jonathan, is there anything that you would like to say as our confused but supportive dad?
I would like to say that I love you all, that this was a wonderful episode. It was a wonderfully hosted episode. I need to say thank you, Carmela. This was tremendous, and you did a great job.
Thank you very much. So as I like to close out Pride every year, whether this is your first Pride or your 50th Pride, or you're still in the closet because you can't come out because it's not safe, I want to wish you a happy Pride Month, that you are seen, you are loved, you are important, regardless of what anybody may tell you, because it is a hard time right out there. So for Tanya, for Harley, for Max, and for Jonathan, my name's Carmela. Happy Pride. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other, and I will see you soon. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
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 Thanks for listening to Trivial Warfare. Be sure to check out the revamped trivialwarfare.com as your one-stop shop to submit questions, join the community, and get access to over 150 archived episodes. Warm It Up was written and performed by Matthew Stevens. This episode was edited and produced by me, Joel Sharpton. For help with your podcast, visit propodcastingservices.com.
Carmela, how are you, pal?
I'm okay. I'm ready. I'm raring to go. I'm all twitchy. I've got, my 18 drinks next to me, as is my purview.
I'm being the worst queer person. I only have one drink right now.
You only have one drink?
I know.
I already drank my iced coffee, so I'm down to one too.
Coffee.
Yes, Jonathan. That's a
Red Bull.
Yes, Jonathan. That's a queer thing. Having like 2 or 3 drinks.
Having more than one drink is a queer thing. I had no idea.
Yeah.
Yes.
I can't sit in chairs properly, and I have at least 6 drinks next to me at all times.
Yeah, it's usually something with caffeine, something hot, and like a water.
Yeah, I have my water next to me too.
I can't sit in chairs comfortably, but it's mostly my fault.
You're the producer. If you don't want a single person team just for the sake of your podcast, I get it. And we can start hollering at folks, or you could be anointed an honorary queer person and be my partner for the show, Jonathan.
No, that's not a bad failsafe. If push comes,
yeah, but we do get to
shove.
call you girl the whole episode. Like, hey, girl.
Yeah, I will be
It's
calling
not-
you sis. That's fine.
It's not going to bother me.
I know. Well.
We know that's because you're a good guy. That's why.
I think it
Yeah.
is safe to say the FCC. Wait, can you saying that get you in trouble, Max? Don't you work with the FCC?
They can't hurt you here.
They have no dominion here.
You have no power here.